In this lesson, we will show you the initial setup procedures. First, we shall look into the opening balances. There is an option to input the opening GL. There is also another two options for opening AR and AP. Select GL opening balance. Proceed to input the date of financial year, example 1/1/2014. Enter the year's opening stock, example $35,000. Next, we shall proceed to input the date of financial month. Enter the month's opening stock. Note that these two set of opening figures for both the year and month are identical, except in the rare event that the user is switching from an old system to a new accounting system partway into a financial year. All accountants should know this. When the input screen appears to enter the GL opening balance, click on the command Add. The reference date and remarks will auto-populate. You just need to enter the values in the opening trial balance for each and every account. Watch how this is done. We can call up the chart of accounts and select, say, CA101, our bank account. Then we continue to enter an amount, say $500,000. The default sign is debit for current assets. Bank account is a current asset. Confirm and proceed to enter the next account. Let us select CA001 for trade debtors account. Likewise, enter an amount, say $400,000, and confirm the entry. Note all these figures are from the opening balance sheet as of 1/1/2014. Next, we may have some fixed assets, so we select Fixed Assets under the FA series. Let us use Furniture and Fittings in this example. Key in the amount $60,000 and confirm. Then you can move on to the next entry. For our next illustration under Fixed Assets, we shall key in Computers. Good. We hope you are able to connect with us up to this point. We will now move on to Current Liabilities. Look for the CL series and select Trade Creditors. Key in accordingly and proceed to the next account. Now, to enter the provision for depreciation accounts, search under PD. Say we want to key in the provision for depreciation on furniture and fittings. Simply select the corresponding account and enter the amount of, say, $15,000. Notice the default sign is credit CR for all provision for depreciation. If you have omitted any account or entered a figure incorrectly, then your trial balance will not tally. The system will alert you to such a discrepancy. So we have a difference of $695,000. Check your opening balance sheet to ascertain the difference. Perhaps we omitted the paid-up capital of $600,000. Then we should enter this account. Next, we search by code for retained profit and enter this figure as well. Now, each time as we enter a figure incorrectly, we will have a difference. Here we are short of $205,000 on the debit side. We have a property of $205,000 on the balance sheet, which we have omitted. Simply proceed to enter the property account at $205,000, and we are done. Now there is no discrepancy, and our trial balance tallies in terms of debit and credit columns. Once the trial balance is in order, we can confirm and exit. As we exit, the system prompts us again. There is a discrepancy between the GL control accounts and the subledger. This is so because we began with input of GL first. Now we have to enter the opening balances for AR and AP. If AR and AP are accurately accounted for, then the control accounts in GL will tally with the respective subledger. Important guidelines. 1. After installation of your system, always re-index first. 2. Also delete all files before proceeding to enter actual transactions. 3. Next, remember to set up the name master by assigning the code and name. 4. The chart of account must be amended accordingly. 5. From this point, you will need to study the TradPack tutorials under a separate folder and get a hands-on feel before putting the system to actual use. Firstly, allow me to welcome everyone to our Smart Business Alliance. In just a moment, we are going to share with you how we can help you free up more time for friends and family with a smart document generator. But please do not take our word for it. Simply sit back and witness the simple but revolutionary concept. We will share many wonderful things with you today and make this a worthwhile experience for everyone here. The Smart Business Alliance is intended to benefit freelance accountants in more than one way. 1. We will increase your income by giving you ad hoc accounting jobs. 2. We will train you to work faster and more effortlessly with smart technology. 3. Smart technology allows the freelance accountant to import data in seconds as opposed to input of data which can take days. Yes, smart technology can free up quality time for you to spend with your loved ones and friends. You can increase your productive capacity instantly and expand your clientele. Simply use the to-host function and you can import the data into your thumb drive. Why waste time to input sales transactions? Why waste time to input collection? You can really import all these transactions. Yes, purchases and payments included. Free up to 80% of valuable time and simply focus on more intelligent tasks such as monthly bank reconciliation, perhaps a few special journals, and leave the day's chores to our smart documentation system. Now here's another reason why you should join our Smart Business Alliance. Come 2015, accountants can expect IRAs to ask for IRAs audit files. The writing is on the wall. This is because IRAS has been giving out grants to smaller businesses to purchase both payroll as well as IRAS compliant accounting software. Our recent survey has shown that many freelance accountants themselves are still not into IRAS compliant accounting. So come 2015, will you be ready? And what about your clients? Do you think that it is realistic to wait till the last moment? Well, you can take a proactive approach and begin now. Once a client switches over to TradPac's Smart Business Document Generator, your worries are over. This is because it can capture the key data elements prescribed by IRAS. With this element in place, you can easily generate the necessary listings. And this will include the purchases listings, the supplies listings, the GL listings, and the text file also known as the IRAS audit file in the format prescribed by IRAS. So why not switch over to TradPac's Smart Business Systems and put the issues of IRAS compliant accounting behind you? With IRAS audit file application, you can simply click on your mouse and presto! You have the purchases listing, the supplies listing, the GL listing, as well as the IRAS audit file. There is no better way to get IRAS compliant accounts. Join our Smart Business Alliance and enjoy instant benefits. That is not all. The most important and unique feature is the IRAS audit file. With this feature, you can print the purchase listing simply by specifying a period. Here we are, your purchase listing. Every record pertaining to a purchase transaction will be found on this listing. We will capture information such as the date of transaction, the supplier's name, the supplier's UEN number, supplier's invoice number, your permit number if it is being imported from overseas, the product description, the local purchase amount, local GST amount, the tax code, foreign purchase amount, and foreign GST where applicable. These are new listings as prescribed by IRAS. Another listing is the supplies listing. Yes, similar information is captured to show the date of transaction, which customer you supplied to, what is your customer's UEN number, invoice number, and other particulars, which is very much akin to the purchase listing which you saw earlier on. Then there is the general ledger listing, another listing required by IRAS. This listing will also capture information regarding both your supplies and purchases, as well as whatever expenses and capital expenditure that have been incurred. They are all in this master list called the GL listing. All this information is then accumulated into an IRAS audit file in the prescribed format by IRAS, and then you can transfer the tax file to IRAS in compliance with IRAS' latest requirements. Now, as we all know, IRAS has been giving grants and incentives, working with IDA to ensure that your expenditure on the IRAS compliant accounting package is subsidized or even fully paid by government funds. There is no excuse to say that you do not have the means to produce the prescribed listings or the IRAS audit file. So are you ready for IRAS compliant accounting?